Sherry was going to plant the garden with her grandmother. Her grandfather had tilled the garden with a rototiller, which was sort of like a giant kitchen mixer that was used in dirt. Now, it was her turn to help grandmother get the garden set up and planted. They had a whole bunch of tools ready to use. First, they used a hoe. It was sort of like a square shovel blade on a long handle. It cut the dirt and turned it over. It was good to mix the dirt because it helped things grow. Then they used a rake to smooth out the dirt. It also helped push the dirt into long rows for planting, which made it look like a mole had dug through the garden. They had a spade, which looked like a small shovel. It was good for putting seeds into the ground. Just sprinkle a couple seeds, and then twist your spade and bury the seeds just a little bit under the ground to grow. The spade was pretty useful for making long furrows in the dirt too. These small trenches were where they would plant corn and other seeds, and then cover the seeds with the rake again. The claws were a small garden rake. They were good for breaking chunks of dirt, covering furrowed grooves in the ground, and raking up weeds. After all that, they needed the watering can so they could sprinkle water on the seeds. For the next few weeks, they'd watch carefully. They would have to pull lots of weeds. They would have to thin out plants if too many came up in the same area. Overcrowded plants didn't do well because there was not enough water and sunlight. They would have to carefully water the plants too. Not enough water killed plants just as surely as too much water did. With any luck, just a few months down the road, they'd have a great harvest.